The house had everything it was supposed to have. Floor-to-ceiling glass. A backyard facing the desert sunset. A price tag that once screamed success. But today, it sits online with a quiet label that says something else entirely. Price reduced. Again. In Las Vegas, luxury homes are no longer symbols of arrival. They are becoming signs of retreat. Sellers are not celebrating exits. They are escaping them. And behind those listings is a reality few people outside the city truly understand. Just a few years ago, Las Vegas was one of the hottest housing markets in America. People were moving in faster than homes could be built. Californians cashed out, investors piled in, and developers promised a desert future filled with endless demand. But now, something has shifted. Listings are rising. Luxury homes are sitting longer. And sellers are quietly admitting something that would have sounded impossible before. They miscalculated the cost of staying. According to housing data analysts, inventory in certain Las Vegas zip codes has surged while buyer demand has cooled. Not collapsed overnight, but slowed enough to change the balance of power. Homes that once received multiple offers now wait. Sellers who expected quick exits are forced to negotiate. And the luxury segment, the very top of the market, is feeling the pressure first. This is not a crash in headlines yet. It is a squeeze in silence. The shocking part is not just that homes are for sale. It is why. Many luxury sellers are not upgrading. They are downsizing. Others are leaving the city entirely. Some are simply trying to stop financial bleeding before it becomes irreversible. Rising property taxes, insurance premiums, maintenance costs, and HOA fees are turning dream homes into monthly liabilities. What looked affordable during low interest rates now feels suffocating under today's conditions. One high-end seller reportedly admitted that the mortgage was not the problem. The house itself was not the problem. The lifestyle was. Utilities in extreme heat. Water costs in a drought-sensitive region. Insurance in a climate risk zone. Service costs rising faster than income. This is the part of Las Vegas living that brochures never showed. And once buyers realize it, they hesitate. Las Vegas is a city built on momentum. Tourism fuels jobs. Jobs fuel housing demand. Housing demand fuels prices. But when tourism shows cracks, even small ones, the entire chain reacts. According to visitor statistics, growth has slowed compared to post-pandemic surges. Conventions are more cautious. International travel patterns are shifting. And discretionary spending is tightening. For a city so dependent on outside money, even slight changes matter. Luxury homes depend on confidence. They are not purchased out of necessity. They are purchased out of belief. Belief that the city will keep growing. Belief that resale will be easy. Belief that prestige will hold value. When belief weakens, luxury markets soften fast. That is what we are seeing now. Not panic selling. Strategic exits. Quiet repositioning. Another layer few discuss is remote work reversal. During the remote work boom, Las Vegas attracted professionals seeking space and lower taxes. But as companies pull workers back or reduce flexibility, the equation changes. A luxury home far from major job hubs becomes less practical. Commuting is no longer theoretical. It is real. And some owners are discovering that Vegas no longer fits their professional reality. Investors are also reassessing. Short-term rental regulations, fluctuating tourism demand, and rising operating costs are compressing returns. Properties once marketed as cash machines are now delivering thinner margins. Some investors are choosing to exit while prices are still relatively high rather than wait for conditions to worsen. This adds more listings to the market, increasing competition among sellers. There is also a psychological shift happening. Las Vegas has always sold optimism. The idea that tomorrow will be bigger, brighter, and more profitable than today. But optimism weakens when everyday expenses rise faster than opportunity. Grocery prices, service costs, and local fees have climbed. For residents, especially those not directly tied to the tourism boom, the city feels more expensive without feeling more rewarding. Luxury homeowners feel this tension sharply. Their homes amplify costs. Large square footage means higher cooling bills. Pools require constant maintenance. Landscaping in a desert is not cheap. What once felt manageable now feels excessive. And when owners start questioning whether the lifestyle justifies the expense, selling becomes emotional, not just financial. Some sellers are discovering another uncomfortable truth. Luxury buyers are more patient now. They negotiate harder. They expect discounts. They compare Las Vegas not just to other U.S. cities, but to international destinations. If money goes further elsewhere, why commit here? That global comparison did not exist in the same way before. Now it does. Real estate agents are adapting their language. Instead of promising fast sales, they talk about strategy. Instead of emphasizing growth, they emphasize realism. This shift in tone itself is revealing. Markets speak not only through numbers, but through narratives. And the narrative in Las Vegas luxury real estate is changing. This does not mean the city is collapsing. It means it is normalizing after an extraordinary surge. But normalization feels painful for those who bought at the peak. Equity gains are no longer guaranteed. Exit timing matters. And mistakes are expensive at this level of the market. That is why some sellers describe the experience not as selling, but as surviving. What makes this situation more complex is that Las Vegas still attracts newcomers. The city is not emptying out. But the type of demand is changing. Entry-level and mid-range homes still see interest. Luxury excess is what's being questioned. And when the top softens, it sends signals downward. Globally, this pattern is familiar. Cities that grow fast often hit moments of recalibration. Dubai has experienced it. Miami has flirted with it. Las Vegas is now navigating its own version. The difference is how dependent Vegas remains on tourism cycles. Housing markets tied closely to volatile industries are inherently fragile. For luxury sellers, the shocking confession is not about regret alone. It is about realization. Realization that the city they invested in is not immune to global forces. Interest rates, travel behavior, climate concerns, and consumer psychology all intersect here. And when they do, assumptions break. The real story is not that homes are for sale. It is that expectations are being reset. Las Vegas luxury real estate is moving from fantasy pricing to functional pricing. From emotional buying to analytical buying. That transition is uncomfortable. But it is necessary. For potential buyers watching this market, the lesson is clear. Do not buy the dream without calculating the cost of keeping it alive. And for sellers, timing matters more than ever. Waiting for yesterday's market may mean missing today's exit. Las Vegas will continue to reinvent itself. It always has. But reinvention does not protect every asset equally. Some homes will recover faster. Others will linger. The winners will be those aligned with how people actually live, not how brochures imagine they do. As global economic pressures continue and discretionary spending tightens, cities built on leisure will face harder questions. Las Vegas is asking those questions now through its housing market. Quietly. Without headlines. But the signs are there for anyone willing to look. Luxury homes once represented confidence in Las Vegas's endless rise. Today, many represent a crossroads. Stay and absorb rising costs, or sell and redefine success elsewhere. That choice is reshaping the market listing by listing. And this is why those for sale signs matter. Not because they signal collapse, but because they reveal truth. Truth about affordability. Truth about sustainability. Truth about how fast a city can grow before it has to pause and recalibrate. Las Vegas is not ending. But one chapter is closing. And the luxury sellers leaving now understand something the rest of the market is just beginning to learn. Growth without balance always sends a bill. And eventually, someone has to pay it. If this analysis helped you see Las Vegas differently, stay with Economic Veyogas. We break down global cities, real economies, and the forces shaping where people live, move, and invest. Like the video, subscribe for deeper stories that matter, and tell me in the comments. Do you think Las Vegas luxury real estate has already peaked, or is this just the beginning of a bigger correction?